Okay, happy holidays and welcome back. We are taking a look again at Sneak Attack Dinos here. The last iteration of this build that you guys saw was the red-green variant, and now we are splashing black instead. Green is going to rely a lot on that permanent-based mana advantage, whereas in this color slice, we're able to go off the back of Dark Ritual to accelerate things out, which is nicer. We run the same payoffs here. We have Vaultborn Tyrants here as our main thing to put onto the battlefield. There's also a Tali Primal Conqueror as something to find both our hitters and our opponent's hitters off the top. Tyrannix Rex, another decent card here, just for an aggro game plan. Galta, put a bunch of things from the hand onto the battlefield. And Gishoth, get a bunch of dinosaurs off. One other thing that we get to do in this deck that we couldn't do before is Faithless Looting something into the graveyard and then reanimate it back. So we have basically two ways to cheat something onto the battlefield. It's not just Sneak Attack. If the game goes long, Fable of the Mirror Breaker is going to be our big thing that gets us going. And then we can also Scheming Symmetry here. This is kind of a fun one because we both get to search. Then if we're able to Faithless Looting, set up our turn and actually like reanimate a Tali, then we can choose whatever our opponent put on top to snag, which is pretty sweet. Also, if we go into the long game, we can play Cavern of Souls and all of our the rest of our mana base in order to actually try to cast some of these things. We need 3 of our 4 Cavern of Souls to cast many of these creatures, but for the most part, if we need to ramp out an Tali, that's something that we can do. So this is Vaultborn Dino Sneak, the Rakdos version. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's hop into some games. This episode of Full Control MTG is brought to you by Patreon and your viewership. If you want to support the channel financially, the Full Control MTG Patreon is the best place to do so. With the Shockland tier, you get access to videos as soon as they are recorded and edited. Don't wait to get your hands on another Full Control MTG deck list. Otherwise, it's your support for the channel that keeps me going. Thanks for being here and enjoy the video. Alright, well I'm sitting here at around 93% Mythic after getting here playing Omnishow, so we are coming in at this level with a much less serious deck, so we're going to see how things go. We have Scheming Symmetry here as a start. Opponent has mulliganed, which makes me think that I'm probably happy too as well. They are also possibly likely on Omnishow or something like that. Opponent has kept. I can get a Vaultborn Tyrant out very quickly. I guess I will keep as well. We'll need everything but the Fable to make that happen, and I don't think that this is going to be a very slow game, so that's fine. Dark Writ, and I think they'll Necropotence right away. Okay, so unfortunately this doesn't have haste, but we might be able to catch them out on some mono black, either control or combo. A lot of these sacrifice Necro decks have been floating around, so that's something that we're going to look to be able to deal with. Our Vaultborn Tyrant's going to be pretty good here. For a number of reasons, because when they killed it with March of Wretched Sorrow, it will come back, which is going to be great for us. And I think because they could be playing Reanimate, I will just play a tapped Blood Crypt and say go, unless I find something else that I'd like to do. Opponent on a big Necro to 10. Still 2 hits with most of what we're going to be able to do. And it has been a very, very big turn 1 for opponents. So let's see what they put into the graveyard. So far, just the Dark Ritual has shown. What cards will they keep? Alright, Marionette Apprentice. So I think this is the mono black combo deck using, what is it called? The Mox Jet. No, not Mox Jet. Jet Medallion, excuse me. So we have Sneak Attack turn 2, actually. We can decide between that and Vaultborn Tyrant. Alright. Let that go top, say go. Greedy Freebooter, they are setting up here. They could go right now for their Mox. They'll start at the top. And the Jet Medallion, yep. And they could combo here. Marionette Apprentice, okay. Oh, yeah. This is not a combo kill. They need to have Chthonian Nightmare. So they just dig for Chthonian Nightmare here. If I can get a second Ritual, I can Sneak Attack my Vaultborn Tyrant through. With 7 life, though, they will survive it. Okay. Scheming Symmetry. Well, now I don't really want to cast that, so I think we go like this. And I think I will just straight up reanimate Faithless Looting here. So we will draw, see if we can hit any better dinosaur. We did potentially hit a better one. Vaultborn Tyrant is a thing. Itali also is a thing. I think I might be interested in Itali. So they have not put anything on top. I suppose I could have... Oh, you know what? I think I missed a play here. I could have Dark Ritualed into Scheming Symmetry into my Faithless Looting into Reanimate, and I could have picked out Itali and taken whatever was on the top for them. Okay, so I'm discarding the 2 of these for sure. Well, maybe not both. I think I will play the Itali. That'll be what I bring in. And then the other card, I think at this point, is going to be Scheming Symmetry. Alrighty. And let's reanimate. Not their 1-drop, my 7-drop. Alright. And I found Reanimate again. Should have put that Vaultborn Tyrant into the graveyard. We will go Citrus Supplier, but unfortunately Reanimate has to target, so we will have to go for their Freebooter. That's fine. And we will mill 3. They're fine mill targets. If we draw another land here, then we also have Vaultborn Tyrant. We can definitely win this unless they have Chthonian Nightmare in hand. We just have to dodge specifically that. Greedy Freebooter, that's a decent one. So they have the 2 mana producing guys, right? No, they only have 1 mana producing guy right now because of Necropotence, that's right. There is Chthonian Nightmare, so they are still missing the 2nd Greedy Freebooter. Diabolic Intent, and I think that will be it. They will have it. Cool. Well, opponent will get to execute their combo here, and then we will go to round 2. They find another copy of Freebooter, and then just flicker them in and out with a Chthonian Nightmare. I'll let them demonstrate a few loops here, and then we will go for it. Priest of Gix, just as well. Alright. And Zulport Cutthroat, they'll actually make this a little bit quicker here. We only have to watch 5 iterations till we're dead. Alright, so let's see them do it. Chthonian Nightmare sacking the Gix to get back their Freebooter. And we just do that a few times, and then we are done. They'll get some extra mana here, and with double Chthonian Nightmare, yeah, we can just sit here and watch this happen. Alright, well, I think with a little bit of a different scenario here, I could have had a slightly bigger attack, but at the same time, I would have basically just been doing like a Galta dropping Vaultborn Tyrant. I would have had to make the same pass the turn play, so I don't overall feel too bad about that. Alright, down to 4. Couple more Chthonian Nightmare activations, and we go bye-bye. And here we are, last 2 points of damage, we go down in round 1. This is a really cool deck. I remember when it came out, I was really excited to play it. It's been on the channel 1 time so far, and if you'd like to see me play it, the video is out there. Alright, here comes round 2. Okay, it's round 2, let's go. Well, this is not terrible. It has the colors that we need, and it has some card draw that is definitely going to be an important thing for us. Raucous Theater does mean that we have to go turn 2 strike it rich instead of turn 1, but I think it's okay. Authority of the Consuls, that's actually very bad for me in terms of the sneak attack route, but we do have Reanimate Angle as well, so yeah, what do I really think about sneak attack? I mean, that is almost something that I need to get rid of now with Authority of the Consuls on the battlefield. I mean, Natali's sneak attack is not bad, so I think I will keep it, but yeah, not great. Hopefully they got some haymakers as well. White Orchid Phantom? Okay, not what we're playing. Just some life gain type deal. They have set up a lot of triggers here. So that's something to be super worried about. Cavern of Souls, I could just say Dino. I can also just wait on that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will not be able to go next turn. We will be able to play the Fable though, and that's almost just as good. So we're looking to find a Galta possibly. That would be good. Book of Exalted Deeds. Okay, so they want to gain 3 life each turn in order to make that a problem for me, but we do find the Dark Ritual. That means that we can turn Sneak Attack on. Okay, so we'll get 1 activation here. I have 2 options, right? So first of all, this is always going Dinosaur. So if I play Sneak Attack now, that means that I have 1 activation. I can get an Atali in. That Atali will just trigger and I'll get 2 cards. On the other hand, if I Fable the Mirror Breaker this turn, I can set up 2 activations. I can also set up a Galta that puts both Atalis onto the battlefield, which is even better. So I think I go like this, and then we use Chapter 2 of Fable to do something good for us. Additionally, we also have the treasure from this guy potentially to work with. The creature that comes out won't be able to attack, but with the Book of Exalted Deeds, I guess that never really mattered. 4 mana, 2 cards. I'd like to see only a Cleric class activation. That'd be the best for me. We've kind of gotten lucky to dodge the 2 mana Grow creatures, the 2 mana Pridemate or the pushed versions. Authority of the Consuls being looked at here. I don't think this deck plays any Beseech type deals with Bargain. What will it be? And they're kind of just sitting here. I don't know if they want to keep playing. They're looking at my treasure. What is the move here? 1 ring is something I could think of. Hello. Okay, so well, I can fizzle this, I guess. It doesn't really matter. Can't cast anything for black, can't cast anything for red. We'll at least just make it so that the this goes the way it's going to go. So now in terms of the colors, I am back in a situation where it would be just a single Sneak Attack activation. Okay, that just increased to 2. But I would probably just go Faithless Looting and then just try to send it. Book of Exalted Deeds hasn't triggered. This is their end step, so I'm fine dumping a bunch of cards this turn. I think I might as well just assemble a board before they can do anything. So let's go for it this time. We will make some black mana. We'll start with a Sneak Attack. I forgot that we are going to actually need to use the thing from this guy. So we will Faithless Looting now. Did not hit well, unfortunately. Another Blood Crypt could be good. I think I'm just going like this. We might just wait until their end step. We will attack. It's the beginning of the next end step, right? So I think I'm debating whether or not I want to try to do this on my end step versus give them an angel on their turn. Okay, so we have 1 Sneak Attack activation. I think I will wait till their end step. That means that the Atali that I play can attack. All right, another plans. Let's see if there's another Requisition Raid that can happen. So this will be enough to trigger the book. So we are going to have to be able to make things happen here. They attack for 2, I go to 13. They make a 3/3. We're in their end step now, so I might as well just start to Sneak Attack. Auto pay, put an Atali in. Alright. did we hit? We hit a Galta, okay. So we will put Galta on the stack first. We'll put their Valkyrie in first because why not? And then they will be able to gain some more life, but their trigger to make the angels already happen, so sweet. Do this, then I get Natalia that can attack next turn as well. Let's do this. Get the one without any restrictions on it. I hit Angel Vitality and another sneak attack. Okay. Well, we are insulated against one of their cards. And lots of life gain here. So we go to our turn. I can... It actually doesn't matter if I Dark Ritual versus Faithless Looting. I'll actually keep the Dark Ritual because I need to have a card in hand for the Faithless Looting. We will start with an attack. I think I will attack with most of the squad here. I guess I'll just attack with the things that won't straight die. And then we'll look for a Faithless Looting activation as well. They'd be taking 20 down to 38. That's still totally fine for them. And while we do have a board, they have a pretty high life total. It's the classic battle here. Faithless Looting out. No hits, that sucks. Did I play land this turn? I did not, so I will have the land stay in hand. And we could hold out for the Faithless Looting draw, potentially. I won't play this yet. We die somewhat quickly in the air, so we got to be careful about their Book of Exalted Deeds. We don't want to give them any life gain where not warranted. I am seeing them take a while to cast that spell. Okay, it was just that it was a land in hand. Cleric class could eventually not bring back anything, which is convenient. That means that if I am in a situation where I need to block, it'll probably be me blocking the token quicker than anything else. Though if they do attack with Angel Vitality, I think I am blocking it. Okay, that was nice. We unfortunately can't do anything other than the same thing that happened last turn. I'm going to play that second Cavern of Souls, 2 out of 3 caverns. We also have the treasures from Strike It Rich to work with. Are they going to make a block? The blocks are bad for them, so that feels good, but they can trade with Atali. Atali's done everything that he needs to do, though. He's just a 7/7 attacker that gave us some value in the beginning. They will at least jump. Will it be the trade? So it looks like they're going to be trying to bring back Angel of Vitality here. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't do the thing of dealing 1 damage to this and continuing on because it does not have Death Touch. So sad. Alright, they're at 27. We have a Cavern of Souls. We choose Dinosaur. And we will make some treasures. So now we do have enough to cast a 7-drop. Better than sneak attacking it in at this point. So if they just draw a land here and have to Cleric class back their Angel, I feel very good about that. They might actually just be in that situation right now. That's pretty sweet. They hovered over it for a sec. They will do the activation. All right. Cleric class, Angel of Vitality. Alright. They're going to have a pretty large angel at this point. Okay, they're going to make the Soul Warden larger. I think that's fine. And then they're going to have the Book of Exalted Deeds come back with an angel next turn, which is kind of awkward. I need to find something to sneak attack in, otherwise I lose this game over time. Back up to about 40. And yeah, we're just hitting Cavern of Souls after Cavern of Souls here. I mean, I have to play the Galta. There's no two ways about it. They can triple trade now. They're at least jumping. Yeah, that sounds about right. The question is, do they attack here? This guy does not have vigilance. I'm tasting potentially getting over the finish line soon, but it's hard to tell. Ooh, Righteous Valkyrie. That does put them at the threshold for +2/+2. So now I might be the one that chump blocks. Alright. That is 13 in the air. Yeah, so it's a total trump block situation. I basically just need to hit some like crazy Gishoth play or something that wins me the game. They will at least only be able to kill one of my sneak attacks. That's pretty decent. And they don't know about my reanimate, but at the same time, I think reanimate is going to kill me. 2 Atali's in there, that's fine. Okay, so reanimate is still a live draw now. They take one of the 2 Atali's, fine. And their board gets super wide here. I think at this point I might not be able to attack through. That sucks. Okay, yeah, I think they've probably life gained over me so far. They can also just enable Book of Exalted Deeds at any time. I think they're feeling pretty confident they don't need to do that. So look at 15 in the air. Yeah, they're just sitting back and blocking. Okay. Well, we can see how big of a last turn we can make, but I think they've got us here. Yeah, back at 50. That was fast. I prefer the Green-White Angels build. I haven't played it on the channel in a while. Maybe I need to come back for that. But definitely the one theme among all these decks is that Righteous Valkyrie is just a nuts card. Let's see what our last draw can be. Tier next Rex would have been nice way earlier. This is just something that can be hard casted as well. That's kind of nice. And unfortunately can't attack. They will gain some life. And at this point, I think we, no matter what we do, take lethal in the air. So I think we'll go ahead and just concede this one, save our opponent some clicks. So an unfortunate round 1 and round 2, but we're getting better with each game. Round 3 might be the one where we can actually do our thing. Okay, here we go. Again, we have sneak attack. Again, we have things to do with that sneak attack. The question is, can we get there in time? I'll keep. Begin the play is going to help a lot. I'm looking to make a turn 2 Raucous Theater play, I guess. I could also, if I drew Fable the Mirror Breaker, I'd be happy that I would go Blood Crypt into Strike It Rich, then I go Cavern of Souls instead of Raucous Theater. I think that's better. So it's either I play Fable on turn 2, or I Surveil on turn 2, play a Sneak Attack turn 3. I think both of those plans are good. Opponent and their sleeves plus little mascot suggest fairies or vampires. I don't really know. Let's see if that's on theme or just some red herring. I don't know if it's that they're waiting for their first mulligan still, or did they take a mulligan? I actually don't remember. All right, there they are. They're just considering their options. All right, so we go according to plan here. Darkslick Shores, we are not getting Thoughtseize. That's a proactive Dark Ritual for Necro Dominance. Okay. Let's see, if I see Necro Dominance, there's the Born Upon a Wind, blue-black flash kind of deal that could be possible. There is also the fact that this deck could be the sacrifice one. I will get rid of the Bloodstained Mire here, I think. We're just looking to get that sneak attack onto the battlefield. I think if it resolves, I'm good to just have it for a while. So I'm going to play Blood Crypt to get us 3 sneak attack usages. Necrodominance, they will probably draw to hand size here. I'd say probably 4 life is about right if I were them. Oh, they go to 1. So this is, yeah, definitely going to be the sacrifice thing. So we got to watch out for Hardcast Grief. Could be tough here. So what will the play be? If I draw Dark Ritual here, that feels pretty good. But I think they go Subtlety into hacked into what is going on here. The one that makes two treasure tokens. All right, offer you can't refuse. Fine. They play that, then they sacrifice it. Okay, now they can go Born Upon a Wind. So how do you combo an instant speed like this? They will do the sacrifice. Okay, so then I think they just go Born Upon a Wind here. And they do just normal sacrifice things. Dark Writ. Okay. This is a very interesting build. I've not seen this before. So multiple Dark Rituals, you got it. There's the Born Upon a Wind. And then now I guess they can function mostly off of black mana. Subtlety again, so they have second sacrifice in hand. They could have any of the tutors though as well. Alright, sacrifice again. They're up to a lot of mana here. At some point, what is the payoff? I guess it could be a Torment of Hailfire, probably would be the kill spell, I think. Possibly Tendrils based on how far they're going here. The Valakut Awakening is a very interesting one. So it's actually Grixis, but they work off of the treasure tokens. How cool. I wonder if they play Fury in this deck. We've not seen a Fury yet. It's looking like it's just black-blue. Now Beseech the Mirror could find... Well, it's not a Belcher deck, so what do they find here? Oh, just a Tendrils of Agony. That makes sense. Cool. What a very interesting Necrodominance build. I think that was sick. We'll save our opponent some clicks here and move on to round 4. Now the games have not been easy, but we are at least getting some interesting ones in. Hopefully round 4 and 5 will be an actual demonstration of what the sneak attack deck can do though. Well, I've been evaluating a lot of these hands based on whether or not they have a sneak attack in them. This one has a kind of slower mid-level game plan. We could eventually ramp to some of these if we really went that way. We do have a lot of card draw that can happen here as well. I'll try it. Wastes, Bauble, Glaring Fleshraker combo. Maybe Mystic Forge combo. One of the two, we'll see. I'm always surprised when people play Wastes over any of the other untapped utility lands, but you know, it is what it is. So we now have Reanimate of a Galta next turn. So I'm looking to probably do all that. Okay, so they could have Kozilek's Command. That's not enough to cast it. I think my graveyard's safe right now, so we'll just do the draw now. Any more dinosaurs? We do find a dinosaur. I think I don't. Do I need Dark Ritual? I think I'm good on a Dark Ritual. So then I'll just put one of the Galtas into the graveyard. We have another from hand in case we need to do that. Okay. And yeah, so turn 2 Reanimate, turn 3 Fable the Mirror Breaker if we're not able to make the rest of this work. We'll do their Chromatic Star thing, and I think for once we're finally ahead of the curve here. Vexing Bauble, this thing is just entering, not being cast, so that is good for us. Do I want to reanimate and play a Fable? I think that'd be pretty nice, so let's make sure that that can happen as well. Check for weird counter magic, and then yeah, we'll reanimate the Galta, putting in our Atali. Alright, so that's 20 power. Next turn is lethal. We also have a Tyrannix Rex and a Mind Stone. Our Tyrannix Rex has haste, so that's even better. But at least the Tyrannix can't be countered, so... Alright, we'll take it. That's actually the best possible outcome for all of our payoff package. So I think I don't see a way that they survive this, and neither do they. We'll finally take round 4, doing the thing that this deck is supposed to. Granted, it was the Plan B game plan, but we got it out there nonetheless. Alright, it is the last game here, round 5. We've had a hard time getting the primary game plan online. We're set up in front of a hand that does turn 4 Atali, which, you know, is not bad. Potentially even earlier if we find something good off the Raucous Theater. Well, let's start with this. I would like a sneak attack. we see all red here. Slickshot show off. We might not have enough time here, especially if we reanimate. Yikes. Okay. Well, let's make this worse and pay some life to go get some card advantage with Rakdos Theater. Cavern of Souls. I'm looking for Dark Ritual. We need to be fast. Barring that, we will take another land. But yeah, Dark Ritual, definitely our best draw, I think, in the next turn or two. Ancestral Anger, we'll make a big slick shot. How much worse can it be than 4 damage? Okay. Oh, maybe it's worse. Alright. So about a 1-turn clock now. That does not inspire confidence. Faithless Looting. So I can reanimate this turn. I guess I go for a Gishoth here. Faithless Looting. Scheming Symmetry. Oh, that's even better. Okay, so then I go discard 1, discard Fable. And so now I'm going to go Scheming Symmetry into Reanimate. Luckily, I don't need to fetch or anything. Okay, so this works. Scheming Symmetry, 1, 2. So I need the Ghalta. That gives me 4 life off of the Vaultborn Tyrant. After going to 1, I'll be at 5, but that's still functionally dead. We need to probably hit another Vaultborn Tyrant, ideally. Reanimate, get a Gishoth. Hit with the Gishoth. Look 7 deep, let's go. That is Ghalta. We do hit another Vaultborn Tyrant, that's good. I will put the Ghalta back down. Okay. We hit Fable, Ancestral Anger. Sure, I'll make my Gishoth a little bigger. We do get to draw a card. There is the Dark Ritual we were hoping for. Gain 3 life, draw a card. Gain 3 life, draw a card. Yes, yes, yes. Now we're looking good. 2 more, because why not? And now we are looking okay. So we will keep one of the Italis. And yeah, I mean, again, it's not the sneak attack we were looking for, but this will do just fine. That's 3 Italis in 1 turn. Let's continue to go off. Stacking those Vaultborn Tyrants. Cacophony Scamp, cool, why not? And then I guess it's kind of worth it to note that while we do need 1 Dark Ritual, we don't need that many. These Strike at Riches are probably also fine here, but I don't need a second land. Okay, cool. So now we do have Sneak Attack ready to go next turn. Okay, cool. Well, I think that turned out really, really well from the back against the wall position. Don't need another reanimate, but we could, I guess. I can go for another Gishoth in the graveyard to reanimate. Okay. Cool. Can they deal 28 with 3 lands and a slick shot? Hard to say. I believe we might just have it. 4 cards in a dream. What can they do? All right. To 6. To 11. And how far can you go? Double strike? Double strike gets them very, very, very close. Wow. Yeah, I mean, 16-3. They were just about there. My God. All right. Let's attack in. Take it out. And we will take round 5 here. All right. Well, these games did not happen the way that I was expecting for them to, but you know, they happened nonetheless. I think we got some good matchups here, and despite, you know, having the mythic meta of people that just grinded up with Omni Show and the red white aggro and the you know, mono red aggro decks, I think we've done quite all right here. Including coming back from what was almost assuredly like going to be a total wrecking by them. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you want to check the deck list out, it'll be in the video description. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one.